From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
So just about set, and on the mound today, Mikolas. What's the word on him?
Oh, very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Cruz throws to second. Close play, but in there.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball. Caught it out front and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Now here is swing and a line drive base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 6. In the series so far. High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. That should fire up the dugout. His second of the year. It's 4-0. The batter will be Michael Conforto. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz right there to make the grab. 1 away. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game.
Ruiz.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And at first with 1 gone, here's the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Now it's Zach Short. Out towards right center field. Benson hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
That one lifted to left. Baddoo settles under this one, makes the grab, and that is the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0. Back now in Toronto. And on the hill, Dirtbag W.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first, here's Dylan Moore. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Slow roller to third. Ripken slings it across. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Luke Maile.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Baddoo coming home.
Back-to-back base hits. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Will Benson, batting with one down, takes a strike. Had the day off yesterday. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. That misses. 1-2 the count.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Got him. 2 away down. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First offering misses the mark. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Bell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner leads away at second. Swings through that one for strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Got a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Dominic Smith stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano. And first offering is fouled off. Mikolas, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, It just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff. But base.
Mondesi makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Whitey Obama next to hit for the Rays. Singled and scored his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, tag, got him.
Well, that was a great throw from right to cut him down, trying to go first to third. And such an exciting play, and it was tough to tell if he tried to push it on his own or if the base coach was waving him around. But with the ball behind you, that's when you have to rely on your coach to have a good feel for the play, and right there it just didn't work out for him.
Now Ian Happ. Bounced out to short. It's in and out of his glove.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. His hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Rocketed out towards right center. Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. So the Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Jace Young looking for his first big league hit right here. W back to work. And downstairs, W. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Obama makes the play. One down.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit
this one swung on and hit well, way back there, and it's gone. He powers one out to right field, his first homer of the year, and they slice into the lead. It's 4-2.
Got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now Dylan Moore. Bounce to third. Ripken tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now 4-2. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Hebert Ruiz. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Now it's Javier Baez. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Zach Short. 0 for 1 so far. That smash towards center. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Taylor Walls now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And a pitch. And that one hit to first. And that's just foul. To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcano.
Back to the top of the lineup. Tucupita Marcano digs in now. That's ripped to right down the line. Benson makes a nice running catch. So the Rays strand a pair, but they still lead. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Baddoo goes 6'1", 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. The line to kick the pitch. Curveball over for a called strike. On the ground to third. Slings to first. One up, one down.
Now
up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that's down and away. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
And it's even up. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Bell over at first with one away. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Mikolas back to work. Line drive, base hit. Whitey Obama next to hit for the Rays.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually.
Over to second for one. How about that double play? Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. That one hammered left field. Baddoo ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Nelson Cruz. And the right-hander back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And there's a ball. The 1-1.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Runner at first with no outs here. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Baez. Out on the toss to the pitcher. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing into a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Luke Maile.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Cruz at third with 2 away. Misses outside. Going to count 1-2. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Blue Jays held in check. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Michael Conforto. Laced down the line. Base hit right field.
Up next, the Tampa
Now the
Bay.
catcher up to hit. Hebert Ruiz. Ripped on a line to center. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Well, Boog, after watching the 1st inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
And that one wrapped foul. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico, he was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series. Over to Mondesi. It's 1. On to Bell. That's 2. 1 hit in the end. Back here at the ballpark, Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. The right-hander back to work. That's down and in.
Well, these Blue Jays finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting. The
So
third
up next for
baseman.
Toronto, Dylan Moore. And it's fouled away. 0-1. That one missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And a foul ball. Strike 2. Swung on, popped up left side. Ripken under it. He's got it. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Tyler Alexander into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And it's caught for the out. Next is the speedy first baseman, Taylor Walls. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Bell. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the Rays batting order turns over. Now up for Tampa Bay, Tucupita Marcano. And that one in the air center field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Next to hit, Cal Ripken Jr. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Marcano off of first with 2 away. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in easily. Alexander, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. This one high in the air to left center. Cruz settles underneath it, makes the catch, inning over. No runs, 1 hit. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. W back to work. Just missed. Bell, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Swings and misses. And it's a ball to strike. The wind and the pitch. And the count 1 and 2. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground. Ripken. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. And first offering is fouled off. Benson, 24 years old, a former 1st-round pick back in 2016. Lifted in the air, right center field. Conforto drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab on the run. And that quickly 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Smith up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is downstairs. The pitch. They say it went.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one in for a strike. 2 and 2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Zips it across. That's the 3rd out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're through 6 full. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Whitey Obama. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Richard Blyer getting loose out there. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the grab, one down. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Baddoo hauls it in, 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. Michael Conforto blasts one out. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Next to hit, Hebert Ruiz. And that one pulled foul. And the 0-1. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Baddoo makes the grab, and that's the inning. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jace Young. The wind of the pitch. Inside, just missed. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now. And now Luke Maile, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a bouncer. Gets it to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi. He's already homered in this game. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Moore swings through it for strike one. In there at the knees for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. Awesome play there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Akil Baddoo next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
Mondesi stands at second with 2 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Blue Jays 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Zach Short. And the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. On the ground to short. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off. Into center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing for Tampa. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Ball 1, no strikes. With the shift on, hits right into it. Marcano tossed to first. Yeah, they get Belt for the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, he's just about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's got a chance to get through this 8th inning if he can get 2 more quick outs.
Fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. Throws to second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition as he's got speed to put on a show.
Cruz in the box now. Take strike 1. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. Down 1-2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
It's a tying run at the plate. Up the middle, Baez. In plenty of time to first. Got him. Dom Smith stands in. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Just missed. misses. 2-0. Benson on third with 2 out. Left field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down 5-3. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Cal Ripken Jr. Pitch. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Stepping in to short, could be 2. Fires to second on a belt. That's 2. Ian Happ, the next to hit. Foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Jace Young. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Good pitch. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Out short, Baez. Throws to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Luke Mill next up for the Blue Jays. Up the middle, Baez. The Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. So it's their last chance in this one. That's next for Toronto at Alberto Mondesi. He swings and misses, and it's nothing to 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw the catcher foot down. Navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there. But ultimately, it was an outstanding outing.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, and thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.